guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taiwo Olowa, and I'm making these videos to show you this machine, how it is being used, the accessories that come when you unbox the machine, and how to make one or two adjustments when you need it in this machine. So this is a bag closer machine. This machine is used to seal a bag of rice, bag of gari, bag of beans, sandbag, any sack at all of any density. This is the machine that is used to sew them. If you are seeing the bag of rice you bought yesterday or last week, you see the wool that was used to sew it. This is the machine that sews that kind of sacks for different uses. So the brand of this machine is Two Lion. It's made in China, and when you buy most times when you buy this machine, the carton is brown in color. They don't have any other color, and when you buy, you'll see this sellotape on top with the printed name Two Lion on it, and you'll see two pins on both sides. This pin is shows that it is original. It comes with all the original ones. You see this pin, you can see it. The pin here, bronze colored pin on both sides. So you need to pop the two pins and remove the seal when buying. So when you remove the carton, that brown carton, this is what you find inside the carton. You see this foam, and you see the manual that comes with every machine you buy. Though this manual covers all the models of the vacuum cleaner machine, but this particular one we are making a video for is GK261A, which is a generic name, brand code for most of these vacuum cleaner machines across different brands. So if you go through it, you see how to repair, use, and all those manual things you find in the manual. And it says there that it comes with 2 years warranty from the factory. So not that. So this machine has already been, we unboxed it and used it already to test how it works. So, but everything is still intact. You remove the first cover, then you see the machine. Usually it's going to be wrapped with a nylon. We remove that nylon because we used it. So, and it comes this way. It's very handy. Weighs just about 7 kilos, and very easy to use. I'm going to be showing you that this is the machine. Then this is a pouch that comes with that contains all the accessories that comes with the machine. If you look inside, you will see a belt, a motor belt. This belt is what powers what connects the motor to the sewing lever itself, so it can push the needle up and down and give you the desired result. You see a screwdriver, most likely a flat screwdriver. You see tensioning springs. This is what you use to tension how tight you want the machine to sew the threads. So this case is where you put your servicing oil. Usually before they used to come with oil from the factory, but now it's just an empty case. So you need to get a tailoring oil or bag closer oil. The tailoring oil looks like this. I'm very sure you're familiar with this. You get this, you pour it inside to service, to pour oil inside the machine for first time use. Note, when you buy the machine for first time use, you need to pour oil inside this casing. It's like a measuring case that you use to pour oil inside this is where you pour the oil. You know, I told you when you buy the machine, there is no oil that comes with the machine, either in this case or in this measuring container. So you pour oil into this case. You can see the oil inside. I don't know if the camera is picking it well. You can see the oil inside. So you now pump. After buying and pouring the oil, you have to pump the oil directly into the machine, and it will go into the places where it needs to be through this hose. This hose, there is a foam inside that absorbs the oil and dispenses it directly into the machine. So you don't need to do this all the time, but when you buy it first time, you pour the oil using this measuring case into this container. Then you pump You can see this pump here. You pump the oil into the machine so that it can lubricate every part for first time use. Now once you do this, you may not need to do it for the next 1 year or even 2 years, but just try to do it once every year, and you're good to go. So now, as we continue, there's a spanner that comes with the machine. See this spanner? This is a 12 spanner, a 10-12 spanner. This will lose 1 or 2 bolts in the machine. If you're technical enough, you can do that. Then, finally, for every machine that you buy, you see a pack of needles. Usually there are 10 needles inside one pack. So in case you break your needle while using, or there's an accident, you see, it's easy to replace. 10 pieces inside one pack. So basically everything you need for DIY or repair, and is everything is inside. You don't need to buy any other thing in case of accidents or I don't know, problems you run into when using the machine. So let's move to the thread. When you buy this machine, for every machine you buy, there's one thread that's already fixed from the factory. So it is plug and play, plug and use. You don't need to start fixing the thread or anything. It's already been installed and channeled through everywhere like this to channel to. You see the thread will go from this stand here. There's a stand here by this side. To go through this first hole you are seeing here from the back, come out from the front, and go over this round stainless plate you are seeing here in the middle before it goes through this hole here. I don't know if you are seeing it well. Then you should go through this hole here again and run all the way down to the base of the machine into the needle here. To the needle, you see, so into this needle here. I will show you how to use the machine shortly, but this is how the let me call it wiring of the thread goes. So please note that you cannot use any other wool apart from this specified back closer wool for this machine, so you won't break the needles on time and you won't damage the lever inside the machine. So you can always get this outside after you exhaust this. The first wool you see in the machine can store about 200 bags for those who have asked me before. So you can buy extra when opening the machine, but one wool can store about 200 bags for the one inside the machine. Then the new ones you'll be buying are much bigger than the one fixed from the factory, and that's going to store about 400 bags of rice, for example. So you fix and before you exhaust the wool in the machine that came from the factory, make sure that you note how the wool is channeled through the different holes in the body of the machine, so that you won't make a mistake when threading the machine. Though it is very easy to use, easy to fix, you just have to take your time with it and learn 1 or 2 things. Watch some videos online too, so you can get a glimpse of a better understanding of how to do it. And once you have done it once or twice, you automatically get accustomed to it, and you don't need to check any manual before you can do it yourself. So I have decided to briefly show you how to thread the machine. Since it don't cost me anything. So when you buy the wool, it comes in this cone shape. That you just have to insert it, the base, into this iron here. Then you see something like a cork or a screw cork that you need to turn, so you can put this in place, key it in one position, like I'm doing now. Just make it tight so that the thread will not be dancing about when the machine is working. You understand? So you pick the tip of the thread here, just like every other normal thread that you're using. And don't mind me, that's a local way of straightening the wool. So you first one will go through this hole here. As you can see, you pull it out. Then it will go through It go in between these two plates. This plate you are seeing, there are two in number. It go in between them. This way, you can see going in between the plates. Then into this hole from behind. You can see it here. You can see it here. So you can see it's coming out. Then the next stop, it will go through this hole here. You can see it. Go through it, pull it out. As you are putting it into one hole, pull the thread so you can see how freely it will move inside the holes. Then the following hole is the one inside this square shaped pipe. You see a hole inside this section here. You see a hole inside this section here. I don't know if you are seeing it well. This hole here inside here, you push it through that hole. You can see then to come out here under it. And you can see it come out through this space here. And the next stop is here. You see another hole here. There are two holes, so it will go through the two holes. Oh, sorry, my hand is shaking. What's going on? Finally. So, first hole done. Then you go through the second hole. You see, we're progressing. So don't forget to pull the thread so that you can see if the thread is flowing freely. So you can see we've gone through the two holes here, and the next stop is the needle itself. You can see at almost at the tip of the needle, you see the hole there where the thread will go through. So you put it inside. Oh, sorry, don't mind me. Why my hand is shaking. So you can see it has gone through this hole here. The hole here, you can see it going. So you come to the right side of the oven, you see a stainless lever here. You pull it to the back so you can lift this plate. You understand? You have to lift this plate so that the wool can go under this plate. I've lifted the plate. I'm going to pass the thread through it now. You can see. So you pass the thread through it this way. You can see that the thread has gone under the plates. See the excess wool here. So you take your blade. This blade. Okay, so you take your blade and cut the excess away. Then you come back to this lever here and you release the lever so the plate can be firm and stay firm here. And as it is now, the next stop is for us to run the machine and see how it works. So next up, we have threaded the machine. I'm very sure by now you know how to thread the machine on your own. Now we want to test the machine to see how it works. I told you initially that this machine is handy. You can lift it with one hand. It's just 7 kilos. I don't know whatever weight you weigh, but you can carry it with your hands and you won't feel too much fatigue if you're using it for your bagging needs. So to use this machine, there is a button under this handle here. This is the button that you use to initiate or activate the machine to sow. If you press this button, you can hear the machine work. This is the button that controls how the machine sews the bag or sack you're trying to sew. So I want to do a sample now. This is a semolina sack. We want to sew it now so you see how it works. After threading and setting everything, this lever should be down like this. You see, don't pull it up, it has to be down like this, so this plate will not shake like I explained before. Then you take the tip of your sack, this tip here, this side, you place it under this lever, this plate here, like this. You can see it, just as if you want to sew clothes. Place it under here. Once you press the button up here, like I showed you, the machine will automatically move the sack from this position backwards and into sew. So when you press it continuously, it will sew normally. So just look at it like this. All I have to do is just to press this button. You can see it has moved the sack backwards, and when I continue pressing this machine, sewing, you can see this is a simple way to do it. There is to cut this thread is the easier way to do it, but for novices, you just use a blade or a knife to cut it. So let's do it again. You can see the way the sack was sewn. You can see it when you open it, it's tight. You can run it as many times you want. You can run it twice or just leave it once, but this way it is tight enough and you cannot lose when you go on. Let's run one more time so you can see how it works. Remember the principle. You put it here at the tip of the plate, then you press the button with your right hand. Automatically the machine accepts the sack and I'll pull it to the back. You can see it, and you're good to go. You can see this is basically all about the machine. Once you oil it, like I told you before, and you thread it, if you finish the first threading, you just plug and use. This machine can last you for years if you maintain it well. After using, clean every dust residues, particles on the body, and keep it in one position. Make sure it's there's no water coming in contact with it, and doesn't fall down, so it can last you for so long. This machine is available in Nigeria and it costs 130,000 naira. The wool is sold for 2,000 naira. We have it in stock if you are interested. All you have to do is just call the number on the screen and you make order. We can deliver anywhere in the country, even outside the country. We can send it to you. We are based in Lagos, so we can send it anywhere, and it's very easy to use. Follow this video and you can easily set it up yourself and use. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I remain Taiwo Olowa. Like or subscribe. Thank you very much.